Round 4 starts Thursday night up in the Goldie, Seabus Stadium. The Titans up against the Tigers. This could be Oztag. One thing guaranteed, it'll be all out attack. This will be an entertaining game.
Tuolangi's back, the left back rower. Very entertaining, and Leilua on the other side. So, geez, I feel for the Tigers.
I think Jaden Campbell may be out for the Titans. Heard a whisper.
I think Titans.
Yeah, I'm going to go the Titans.
Yeah.
With no great confidence.
No.
The early game Friday night at PointsBet Stadium at Cronulla. We've got the Sharks up against the Knights with 50, 60k an hour winds and absolutely pouring rain.
So, who's the best, you like this, game manager out of both teams?
Well, Jake Clifford's got that big kick.
So it's Nico.
Whoever turns up in their overalls.
Kalen back?
Kalen's back.
Is Clem back? No.
Clem's not back. No. Obviously, Mitch Barnett's gone for 6 weeks.
Brody Jones comes in for Barnett.
Brody Jones comes first game of the year. I'm going to go the Knights. I just think they can scrap out a win, find a way to win in the mud.
All right, I'll go against you there. I'll go the Sharks.
And then grand final replay, Bluebet Stadium at Penrith, live and free, Friday night. It's going to be absolutely peeing down, so get home, get a beer or a cup of tea, sit back and listen to us dribble on. Panthers, Nathan Cleary back up against the Rabbitohs.
I looked at the extended bench as well. There's Liam Martin on the extended bench and James Fisher-Harris. Now, if they play, I think Penrith win. So I'm going to say Ivan might be playing shenanigans and they'll play and Penrith win.
Have they not lost a game at home for 19 games
19
in a row?
games, yeah.
And Nathan back's a huge boost.
Be
Panthers just.
Be a good game for the young halfback.
Ilias.
Lachlan Ilias, yeah. Doing a great job and this is a real test for him.
Yep, Panthers for me. Redcliffe. 3 o'clock game on Saturday, we've got the Warriors up against the Broncos. Broncos coming off that huge loss against the Cowboys.
Geez, that was a surprise.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Warriors, Cowboys just ripped in.
Did it say more about the Cowboys or more about the Broncos?
I think it said more about both of them.
Right.
The Cowboys, really enthusiastic.
They
ripped in. I'm going to go the Broncos.
Yeah, I think they'll bounce back.
Then we've got Manly, the 5:30 game against the Raiders at the Wembley of the West at Mudgee, Glen Willow Oval. I don't know how much rain they've had over just call it the Great Dividing Range.
That'll do. The big hill.
Manly had a solid win against the Bulldogs in the rain Sunday night last week. I just thought they looked frantic again. Really frantic.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Manly, but with no confidence, and the Raiders coming off that second half comeback against the Titans. Manly with no confidence.
They're funny watching the Raiders. Like, there's nothing conventional about what they do, but when they get on top of you, you're just gone. Like, they just overpower you. Papali, Jack Wyden, they're a lot of strong runners. I still wonder why Xavier Savage isn't playing. I just don't know if
Nickel
Klukster.
He had a concussion last week, so he may not play.
Yeah, I think they just need one more point of interest, I feel. I'm going to go... I'll go Manly.
Manly, and then 7:30 game. I think this is the game of the round. Queensland Country Bank Stadium up there in Townsville. This will be a full house after Cowboys win. Up against the Roosters, who at the moment are treading water a little bit. I'm going to go to Cowboys.
I think I will too. I think it's been to a few people up there. They're really happy with what Chad Townsend did last week. And then obviously some of their key players played well. Obviously the back rower, the 19-year-old back rower. Yeah. But they all get on the back of Jason Taumalolo. And he was strong.
He looks fit.
And I just wonder who's going to stop Jason Taumalolo at the moment. I just feel like the Roosters, like you said, just, they're treading water.
Are you worried about the Roosters' middle, as in Jared, Siwa Takiaho and Lindsay Collins, a year older?
Yeah, I think so. And they've been doing it a long time. So I feel like, it can change also. They're experienced enough where they can turn it around. But they lost a lot of players recently.
Do you think Victor has curbed his aggression a little bit?
Oh, no, no. I don't know about that. I just think they were massively outplayed last week. And No, I don't think so. I just don't think he had a chance last week to show it.
They got to get the start right, the Roosters. Yeah, Cowboys. And then live and free, Sunday afternoon, a rare Sunday afternoon game for the Storm up against the Dogs. Storm. By plenty.
By plenty. Yeah, right.
Dogs have been right up for 3 weeks. Defensively, they have gone really hard. I just think a day game down there, the Storm, that game against Parramatta last week, what a game that was.
I do get nervous, obviously, with the Dogs' defence. Like, they just haven't done it at a high level for long enough. So the Storm, when they strike, they can really hurt you. But I don't know, the Storm haven't been that impressive. Although they look incredible, they're still not scoring that many tries. Like, the amount of ball they've had and the amount of good
Harry
ball.
Grant back.
Harry Grant's back. They'll lose Nelson, I think. Did he end up getting suspended?
Fine.
Although they changed it.
No.
No.
It was like a rock and roll wrestling.
Oh, sweet.
The junkyard dog.
Just punch him in the head. How good. All right, I'll go Melbourne too.
And then the late game at Combank Stadium, we got the Eels up against the Dragons. And once again, Eels coming off that really tough game against the Storm last week.
What about Ray Stone?
Ray Stone. So good. He scored it and didn't even scream. You've never done your ACL?
No.
Oh my gosh. Talk about pain. He's just laying there like that, holding his knee.
What about
One
when
of
you
the
saw the
toughest-
replay and you saw his leg just go...
One of the toughest hombres there is.
Yeah, he's tough. I coached him as a kid. And
Yeah.
I remember his manager, Chimes.
Yeah.
He said, mate, you just got to look at him. He's the toughest bloke in
Yeah.
that age group.
Yeah.
And then I watched him. He didn't do much, and then I watched the week after. And I went, yeah, I have to pick him.
Yeah, the
He was
silent.
good.
I don't think I've ever heard him speak. Hello. That's all he used to say. Hello. Oh, hey, Ray. Who you going? I think this is a danger game for the Eels, but I think they'll win at home.
Yeah, I think Parramatta.
How they come up after that big game
Dylan
last
Brown
week.
was good.
Wasn't he?
He's got to get involved earlier. The spark comes off him, I think.
All right, let's go through them. Titans,
Titans,
Knights,
Sharks,
Penrith,
Panthers,
Broncos,
Broncos.
Manly,
Yep,
Cowboys,
yep,
Storm,
yep,
Eels.
yep.
Good luck with your tipping.